We have been honed into a machine of lethal moving parts that you would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you. Americans want this kind of country. Americans want this kind of world. And we stand ready to defend it, to protect us. So help us God.
Say bye to America. Praise lies, stay quiet, or the barrier. Hate crimes, AIs in your area. Hey, say bye to America. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. All they want's power, but we won't let them win. The land of the free, the home of the brave. We just declared our independence, now we're openly slaves. All these corporations tell us how we're supposed to behave. They just smile in our face while they're digging our graves. You know the evil is intricate, everybody's missing it. Fuck the citizens, let's give the jobs to all the immigrants. Not the legal ones, the criminals who in to twist this shit. Speak against it, then you're racist and a hypocrite. Demonic fucks in the government and the industry, pulling strings, all of us hypnotized by the symphony. Fucking up our future and hiding all of our history. Separating families and sending kids to the infantry. Control the people with biological weapons. Profit off a prescription, incentivizing depression. They're burning down cities with lasers straight from the heavens. Population control is in full effect for you peasants. It's a bad dream. Go and get your vaccines. Blood clots filling up your veins, now you can't breathe. COVID's just a test run, what's the plan B? It sounded like a genocide if you ask me. The lies surfacing now and they're all appalling. Just open up your eyes, I swear the truth will make you nauseous. They'll stage a suicide and blow your brains out for talking, but I'ma speak truth until my coffin. The people are exhausted. Say bye to America. Praise lies, stay quiet, or the barrier. Hate crimes, AIs in your area. Hey, say bye to America. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. All they want's power, but we won't let them win. They're printing dollars every day, we can't avoid it now. Inflation stealing all your wealth, you can't afford a house. We trade our life for this money and they just tore it down. Then lay us off for cheap labor at the border. Wow. The true agenda's just divide and control. It ain't no wonder why they want us stuck inside of our homes. They need us deprived and alone, despising our own, so they can push another narrative like climate control. It's a chess move, just so they can tell us how to live. Go buy electric cars so we can shut down the grid. You've hit your monthly limit for steaks allowed in the fridge, so feed this fake meat from Bill Gates to your kid. Shit is more than deceitful, it's pure demonic and evil. Adrenochrome in the blood, they don't look at us like we're equals. Euthanasia with needles, policies proven lethal. Corner the food supply so there's nothing healthy to feed you. Hope you like eating beetles, you peasants, that's what you got now. Cooking up disease X, here comes another lockdown. Don't leave your house unless your last name is Rothschild. This the world that we living in is hostile. Say bye to America. Praise lies, stay quiet, or the barrier. Hate crimes, AIs in your area. Hey, say bye to America. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. No, we won't bow, we say fuck you. All they want's power, but we won't let them win.
Howdy, folks. I have another Freeman video. Freeman was in his car with somebody pondering about me, so we're going to watch it, of course. And we're going to point out the excuses that get made. I like cowardice. I have a problem with cowardice. Certain kinds of cowardice, like making excuses for shit. On why you can't do something that's completely possible. Poor little Freeman. The poor little Freeman. Friedman. Most of you probably haven't seen this because, of course, he doesn't do this kind of shit on his main channel. He named this Larkin Rose told me begging master is retarded. And already there, you frame the situation in a dynamic of you being at a negative or the lesser. Right there. I know Freeman's going to watch this. So, Freeman, that's you understand how you frame the whole situation from a perspective of like of somebody subservient.
What's up, guys? I'm traveling and listening to an audiobook, and I wanted to share the part that I just listened to. I rewound it.
The rules of the game. Even most people who claim to love liberty and believe in unalienable rights allow the superstition of authority to drastically limit their effectiveness. Most of what such people do, in one way or another, domination and subjugation, which wears the label of government.
Sorry, here we go. Larkin Rose.
The rules of the game. Even most people who claim to love liberty and believe in unalienable rights allow the superstition of authority to drastically limit their effectiveness. Most of what such people do, in one way or another, consists of asking
Yeah, exactly, bro. What?
tyrants to change their laws. Whether activists campaign for or against a particular candidate,
Hold on.
or lobby for or against a particular course of asking tyrants. Most of what the superstition of most people who claim to love liberty and believe in unalienable rights allow the superstition of authority to drastically limit their effectiveness.
1,000%. That's the whole fucking point. Yeah. The superstition of authority is limiting people like this. This hiding behind, well, I can't, the master, and you become corrupt. The excuses.
Most of what such people do, in one way or another, consists of asking tyrants to change their laws. Whether activists campaign for or against a particular candidate, or lobby for or against a particular piece of legislation, they are merely reinforcing the assumption that obedience to authority is a moral imperative. When activists try to convince politicians to decrease
It's an
taxes
assumption.
or repeal some law, those activists are implicitly admitting that they need permission from their masters in order to be free. And the man who runs for office, promising to fight for the people, is also implying that it is up to those in...
See, this is why I don't listen to Larkin Rose, is because there's a lot of assumptions and clever wording to get his point across. I really don't like it. Yeah, that's why I don't listen to that dude. That's why a lot of people don't listen to him anymore.
government to decide what the peasants will be allowed to do.
The
As
peasants.
Daniel Webster...
The peasants and asking master and the tyrants. Do you guys understand how when you talk like this, you frame the situation from you in a dynamic of being being subservient and lesser than? Okay, when you talk like that, that's why I don't like that shit. It's because you're talking about like, I'm not a fucking peasant. These aren't my masters. Like, you're not talking about me. Do you understand? I don't like thinking like that. That's a negative perspective to think about things from, and that's dangerous because then you turn into people like Freeman, who just is hopeless and a defeatist. He thinks anarchy is the way to go, and it's fucking delusional. And that's why I avoid this kind of mind frame. Do you understand? When you think like this, you're boxing yourself in, and I don't want to fucking do that. And you shouldn't either. Those of you that are like I know a lot of you know who Larkin Rose is, okay? But you have to understand what he's saying is painting himself into a box of being subservient or lesser than. There's the masters and no, bro, these are not my fucking masters. That's a job that I can get. Okay? That's a job. It's a public service job. You frame it from a negative perspective, and I don't like that.
Put it. There are men of all ages who mean to govern well, but they mean to govern. They promise to be good masters, but they mean to...
promise to be good masters. You said govern, and then you jumped to masters, which is completely fucking opposing, dude. Do you understand the clever wording here? This is why I don't listen to Larkin Rose, and this is why it manipulates people like Freeman right there. You go from there's nothing wrong with governing. Being somebody's master, there's a fucking problem with that. I don't want to be anybody's master when I run for office or I try to become sheriff, whatever I decide to do. I'm not thinking of it as becoming somebody's fucking master. Like that's the wrong frame of mind, and it creates aversion to anything associated with government. And you really have to step outside of this frame of mind and think of things as it's a fucking job that you can get. I'm a felon that can run for office. Okay, there's certain offices I don't think I'd be able to do, but here and locally, I absolutely can run for local office. As a felon, so those of you that aren't, you can too. That's the idea here. Okay, there's been too long in America where it's been, you have to have gone to this school, this Ivy League school, had this education, hung out with these people before you could even think about getting into politics. That shit's over, okay? That shit is fucking over. Everybody in the chat, you have the ability to run if you're an American, and you know, obviously there's some barriers and shit, but hypothetically, all of you can run for office. You can replace the idiots that aren't doing shit right. That's the fucking idea. Don't think of it as a master and some unattainable bullshit, because it's not. It's not. I don't like this defeatist mentality where, the master. No. I don't like the way you're framing this.
To be masters.
Masters.
Activists spend huge amounts of time, money, and effort begging their masters to change their commands. Many even go out of their way to stress the fact that they're working within the system and that they are not advocating anything illegal. This shows that, regardless of their displeasure with those in power, they still believe in the myth of authority and will cooperate with legal injustice unless and until they can convince the masters to change the rules.
It's true. I do this all the time.
Convince the masters. Convince them. Bro, the framing of this. Is anybody else like having a problem with the way this dude is framing this? Convince the masters. I mean, why don't you just take their job?
Larkin's not wrong, and it is stupid. It is.
He's not wrong about what he's saying. He's just not expanding on that and framing it in a perspective of you as a lesser. And Freeman, these are not the droids you are looking for. Kind of shit works on you. So
it's ridiculous.
I know you guys think this cat's smart and shit. I mean, he is. Don't get me wrong. He's funny, but no. You're buying way too far into this hopelessness, and it's sad.
But yeah, I constantly claim, I will never do anything illegal. But just so you know, it's not because I believe that what's illegal is also immoral. It's because I understand that
that's another dynamic right there that I don't share with you. Morals when it comes to the law, because some of them are, at the end of the day, fucking moral. I don't think morals really matter when it comes to the law. If we're stupid enough to keep electing dumb people instead of replacing them with ourselves, then that's a people problem. That's not a morals problem. You know what I mean? So if we keep electing people that put laws into place that are no good, and we cry about it and then do another election cycle instead of trying to replace them with ourselves, then it's not a morals thing. It's shut the fuck up and stop crying about it. I mean, what are we missing here? How many of you are, you're probably too old to do any of this, but you know younger people in your family or your friends, like those are the people you should be encouraging. Like if they've got a mind for this kind of stuff, encourage them to think about getting into like school politics. They still do that kind of shit, right? Like school governing boards and politics. They like mock real world kind of shit in school, right? I hope they still do that. Need to be think about like a replacement theory, not keep voting the same bullshit over and over and over. Like, those of you in the chat, why don't you replace these idiots instead of thinking about them as masters? They're not your fucking master. I don't know.
Master will murder me or throw me in a cage if I do something that he considers illegal. And when you really understand what's going on, you'll understand that master will murder you or throw you in a cage even if you don't do anything illegal. But there are rules to the game, though, because...
Oh, my God. There are rules to the game. So if you guys notice, when there are elections that come up, there's a very small pooling of people that actually run, right? If a lot of you, especially those of you that are business owners or community leaders in your community, and people know you, and maybe you've got a social media presence, because this is the age of social media, you can use that to leverage an election. I'm telling you right now, that's probably the best thing that you could do. So why don't you, like, instead of 5 people running, why don't 15 people run? Because then you're going to give a very even chance to a lot of the people that are going to run, because they're going to absorb a lot of votes that would stack on somebody else normally. Okay, you're going to split the playing field fucking a lot right there. You're going to rupture shit. You're going to piss a lot of people off. But that's how you get somebody in that's not one of these Israeli plants, is not some shill, is not some police simp. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Chris, who cares? Hopefully somebody cares, man. Hopefully somebody cares, or else the world, it's all hopeless, and I'm wasting my breath, and I should just go outside and fucking.
It's important that Master keeps up the illusion that government is legitimate. And so, as part of that, Master does need to, in order to uphold the illusion, he...
You were talking to another Chris? Oh, my bad. I get it when Ruff is outing your character, but responding to philosophy. Dude, you're probably the only one that understands anything that I fucking talk about, because I don't see many responses to this shit. As long as there are sheep, there will be wolves. And they should be willing to dialogue. I mean, maybe. Instead of just doing beef. Yeah. But bro, I put my phone number up. We do live streams with a link for people to come up, and they don't. So what do you expect? What do you expect? I'm willing to confront any of these people that I'm talking about. This has been painfully obvious, I think.
does need to somewhat pretend as if there are certain rules, and even he abides by them. If
to legalize justice, while the intended message of the dissenters may be that they disapprove of what the masters are doing, the actual message that all political action sends to those in power is, we wish you would change your commands, but we will continue to obey whether you do or not.
yep,
The truth is, one who seeks to achieve freedom by petitioning those in power to give it to him has already failed, regardless of the response. To beg for the blessing of authority is to accept that the choice is the master's alone to make, which means that the person is already, by definition, a slave.
I'm gonna play that again.
Of the response. The truth is, one who seeks to achieve freedom by petitioning those in power to give it to him has already failed, regardless of the response. To beg for the blessing of authority is to accept that the choice is the master's alone to make, which means that the person is already...
This is erroneous already, bro. The choice that I don't think there are masters. So what you're saying just sounds like we're reading from some fantasy book of some shit that doesn't really exist. See, this is where my brain clashes with concepts and reality and words. Like, I don't think a fucking anybody's my master, homeboy. So what you're saying is not computing. We're going error, error, error. I don't like listening to this kind of shit, dude. This sounds negative to me. This sounds really fucking negative. It really feels like fantasy. Doesn't it feel like we're listening to some fantasy fucking book or some shit? Like we're reading about the structure of the Elven Society's government or some shit. These are masters. Like, I don't what the fuck is happening right now? This is weird, dude. I don't like this. This is framed from a completely negative standpoint, and I can't emphasize that enough. It's like some cult shit. That's a good point. Yeah.
Ready, by definition, a slave.
I've seen a lot of people over the years, in all the years that I've been on YouTube, I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of people go to prison. I've seen a lot of people lose their minds. We've watched one person in Arizona lose his mind completely live on a daily basis for the last 1 or 2 years. And the reason, the reoccurring reason that I constantly see people lose so badly is because they came in believing that government was legitimate. And every single time they find out the hard way, there's absolutely nothing legitimate about it. If you come in recognizing and understanding what's going on, that you are ruled by a violent gang of thugs, thieves, and murderers who do have some expectation who do have some necessity to uphold an illusion that there's some type of legitimate government. If you come in recognizing and understanding that, you won't.
See, it's it's not an illusion, Freeman. The government exists right now. So it's not an illusion. And the government is what you make it. How did all those people get jobs doing what they're doing? Are they breathing some kind of different air? Were they born in some special city that grants them some privilege? What am I missing here that makes them so different that Freeman can't be a part of the government and be actually affecting some shit instead of crying about it in his car or me crying about it in my house? You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? Because I know some of these people and they look the same. They breathe the same air. You know what I mean? They have the same kind of life issues. they were born in similar areas. I went to school with some of them. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, are they reptiles? What? Why do people like Freeman and Larkin make excuses for why you can't actually do some shit? There's a path, obviously. If you feel some kind of way about something, then be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's what I've heard this my whole life. That's why that's why I intend to run. It's because if I'm going to continue to talk about it, and then I'm going to be about it. Because what else is there to fucking do? You could go 10 years like this cat just crying on the internet about it, or more. How long you been doing this, Freeman? Almost 10 years or over 10? I don't know. That's kind of wild. That's too long for me. Whoa, what the fuck? And to say that you can't change anything is bullshit. I mean, we have historical records of people that have made leaps and bounds in American law, civil rights in America. Normal people. Normal people. Like Martin Luther King. A lot of people know he wasn't a perfect person. He had a lot of family problems. He didn't have a lot of money. But he inspired people, and a lot of shit changed because of that dude. You know how long that took? 13 years. 13 years. Up until his death. And that was a nationwide change. The entire country felt that. And we have a group of maybe a little bit over 1,000 people now that call themselves a community and activists that have accomplished fucking nothing in more time than that. So you got a better idea? You got a better idea? I don't hear none of you motherfuckers talking about, replacing them. Your retired dad or your retired grandpa or somebody like that bitches about shit, like, why don't you encourage that person to run? You know what I mean? Why don't you run? Hello, my name is James. I'm accepting donations for my next arrest. Thank you very much.
You'll still likely get hurt. We all get hurt.
Oh yeah, I've lost my mind, by the way. Replacement is a much more peaceful way of change. Yeah. Yeah. Violence doesn't really work. Violence doesn't really work. If you wanted to completely change the entire face of how the United States operated, then yeah, you'd need to do some kind of revolutionary bullshit or civil, yeah, whatever. But that's not appropriate. No. Replacing them. You don't think that's possible? Come on. We live in the digital age now. The elections and all this shit is not ruled by the leashes that it was before. There can be only one.
But I guess maybe you won't be so disappointed when you find out that is the truth, that is the way it is. Yeah, there's one person who recently, over the last year or so, has been losing his mind in Arizona, tweaking out in a shed. And I have nothing against this person whatsoever. Nothing at all.
I wonder if is this because Bao hasn't been streaming? Did I hurt Bao's feelings, or I'm sorry. I was just like trying to troll you a little bit. Is that why I'm subject now? Oh, that's funny.
But I spoke with this person about 2 years ago, and this person was as
No,
motivated as I've ever seen.
not 2 years ago. We've spoken sooner than that. Whenever I made the Boquak documentary, that's when we last spoke, James.
Somebody about, we're going to go to court, we're going to get the legislation changed, we're going to beat the, I'm going to, as motivated as I've ever, this person was as motivated as I've ever seen somebody about, we're going to go to court, we're going to get the legislation changed, we're going to beat the, I'm going to beat the system, I'm going to change the system. And
there's a difference between changing and challenging, James. I didn't tell you that. You're embellishing the conversation that we had. My memory is very good, despite all the weed that I smoke. And how are we going to do that, though? How are we going to do that, though?
I liked seeing that energy.
Because that took a couple people to accomplish that. What happened there?
But I told him, I said, hey, be careful, man. Because you don't have any power whatsoever to beat or change anything. Like, you're not in charge, man. None of us are.
This is the defeatist mentality that I really don't like. You're right. None of us are in charge. The only thing that you're in charge of is what you do. You can go and vote for another idiot, or you can replace the idiot.
I said, hey, be careful, man. Because you don't have any power whatsoever to beat or change anything. Like, you're not in charge, man.
This is the dude. I really don't like negative energy like this. I avoid it at all costs in my life, like with friends, everything. But this is also the kind of negative energy that feeds me and drives me. People tell me shit like this, like, "Oh, you're gonna change it. You can't. It's not. You can't." No. I fucking hate being told that shit. And it's not like I hate it and I get angry. It's okay. I'm gonna keep that because that's what's gonna fuel me when I want to do some shit. I'm gonna remember all the times people said, no. I've been doing this my whole life. In high school with women, oh, you can't get with her. You want to bet? You can't have that. Oh, you want to bet? You'll never be able to afford that. Watch me. You'll never have a business. Watch me, bro. I love this kind of shit. And the older that I get, the more driven that I become to accomplish more. So when you tell me stuff like this, James and everybody else, I hate it. I really don't like it. But at the same time, it does drive me to actually do what you say is not possible or that I can't do. If it's something like you can't fly, like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you on that. Obviously, I know I can't fly unless I use something like a plane. I'm not going to have that kind of argument. But when it's logically and reasonably possible, don't fucking tell me I can't do some shit, bro. Come on now. Challenge accepted.
None of us are. Okay, it's a big club and you're not in it, dude.
Not yet.
So I told him, I'm really glad that you're doing this. Because if you go in with 100% all of your heart and soul and logic and reason and follow all of their rules to make change and get things done, and you document it and you take other people along with you and show them while you do it, that's powerful, I think. No matter what the outcome is, I think that what he did was it was incredibly valuable. For those of you who know who I'm talking about and what the end result was,
Well, why are we dancing around that as well, too? Why are you pussyfooting around? Well, if you know who we're talking about.
he didn't get the result that he thought he was going to get. And that should be okay, though. That should be okay. Because it really just solidified what the truth always was. You're not in charge.
Wait.
It should be okay. He didn't get the result that it was incredibly valuable. For those of you who know who I'm talking about and what the end result was,
The end result. The end result. Bro, I'm 35 years old. I'm going to be 36 soon. Bro, the end result. This is defeatist. This is a defeatist fucking mentality, right? The end result. What? I'm not that old. I'm not like 70, like, he done, the clock's out, can't do nothing else.
he didn't get the result that he thought he was going to get.
What result? Man, I wish you would have the balls to like call in one of these times or come up on my stream so we can have a discussion about this, because I want to know what result you thought that I was going to get. I want to know what result you thought that I was going to get. Yeah. I want to know what was that? And then what was the time frame and the parameters that we discussed that I was supposed to accomplish this in?
And that should be okay, though. That should be okay. Because it really just solidified.
I love this condescending, like gaslighting, talking down tone that he does. That works on other people, James, but it doesn't work on me, bro. You just sound annoying as fuck, dude.
What the truth always was. You're not in charge. There are a gang of thugs, thieves, and murderers who rule.
James, what do you know about gangs? Now, while I do think it's appropriate to say that police and the government do operate as a gang, then in a very, very similar fashion, I just think it's funny when people like James talk like that. Like, bro, you have no idea what you're even talking about. You have no idea what you're even talking about. And you're right. Where there are gangs. So if you want to talk about it like gangs, let's talk about gangs then for a second. I'll give you some insight into how gangs in general work. I'm not going to speak on any one specifically, but I will give you some insight here. So gangs, let's say there's a gang in prison or on the street. It doesn't really matter. They operate in either area. They're not exclusive. I mean, they are, but they're not. Okay, excuse me. Regardless of whether or not you're a woman or a man, you could become part of that organization. You can work your way up and control some shit, be in charge of some shit, and change some stuff if you wanted to. You can make things operate differently. You can make the gang not sell drugs anymore if you want. I mean, as long as you're changing the revenue source to something else, but you can make these decisions yourself. Like, if we're going to talk about gangs, because obviously people like this have no idea how that works. They do work similar to government. That's why I say that kind of shit. If you don't like how something, you can join the fucking gang and change some shit. This is a stupid argument. Like you have no murderers and dude, that's how many people do you think you walk past in Walmart that are murderers, that were in gangs, that have violently assaulted people, that have done unspeakable shit that you don't even know about? When you go to Walmart, bro, like it's everywhere, and it could be anybody. Just because the government is supposed to be public and forward facing, you hear about all that kind of shit. You have no idea how many instances of weird shit and violence and stuff like that happen in private businesses, happen in neighborhoods, all over the fucking place. Just to categorize all the murderers and that, like, yeah, there's a high percentage of them that run it for government because there's a psychological element to people that are attracted to those kind of jobs. I'm very well aware of it, and I fit into that mind frame. But I'm not a murderer. I used to be a criminal. I had the criminal mind frame, and that's the top 10% of the United States. And I mean, humans in general. The top 10% are not, I wouldn't say alpha, I would just say like a different frame of mind, seeking authority, seeking to be effective, change some shit, to have some control over some shit because they don't like being controlled. Or I don't know. There's a bunch of different aspects to this. And it's said that 5% of those people run the world. There's like the CEOs, the managers, the cops, the military. There's a bunch of those kind of people that do those jobs. And then the other 5% are in prison. Now, those numbers might be bigger or different. It depends on the population and shit. But generally, that's the numbers. The top 10% is split between who's running the government and who's in fucking prison. Okay, it's the same kind of people. It's just different dynamics, different life dynamics from coming up from children, and how you were raised has a lot to do with it, and trajectory on shit. Top 10% of the population. I'm saying it could, maybe it's 15. I don't know, but it's whatever the number is. It's split in half. The Walmart greeter is gangster as fuck. You did a paper on what I'm talking about? Steve, shut the fuck up, Steve. Yeah, post it on, post it. I don't care. There's research into this shit that I've read. Yes, I was a long time ago, but yeah. The world is an interesting place, everybody, and see, that's a little bit different. That's the difference between me and a lot of these cats that I think is going to give me a little bit of a better perspective on the whole situation in general. Is assuming like I do get into a spot, I have the experience of being locked, a lot of different shit that none of these politicians that I'm aware of have. That adds a completely different layer and element to anything that I would do. El Perro, anything you say is retarded, bro. You literally, you still rocking the Stasi, the Hitler Stasi right there? You got that thing going on still? Bro, I've heard you rant about some of the stupidest shit ever. I don't want to hear anything from you, old fart. Jesus Christ. None of the general population? Didn't I just say like managers and shit, like people that seek authoritative jobs? That would include the general public. Like the manager of the fucking Walmart is usually a Nazi fat bitch that drives a Subaru. Okay? The manager of your local fucking McDonald's, guarantee you she's not a nice person. Or the gay dude that runs that shit, he ain't nice. You're just stupid. That's get the fuck out of here with your little Hitler Stasi, dude. I got a dog walk you through explanations, right? Fucking moron.
Fool us. Period. End of story. Nothing else really matters other than their necessity to keep the illusion that they are not thugs, thieves, and murderers, that they're a legitimate government. Just so you know, though, I've got nothing against this individual who's lost his mind over the last 2 years, because I understand why he's so angry and upset. And it's because he genuinely believed with all of his heart and soul in the religion called government. He believed in it as a god.
Oh my God, dude. Don't defame me, James. Don't say things that aren't true. I don't believe in God. You know this. We've talked very, very extensively about all these things, and you're lying right now. You are very, very much so tiptoeing on the border of saying some very inappropriate stuff that you shouldn't say. Okay? You're very easy to serve in Tucson, son. Don't do that. Don't do that. I believe in government as a god. Are you fucking retarded, bro? What's wrong with you? Is that why you're not saying my name? Well, we know who you're talking about. The comments and yeah. You gonna be able to argue that one? Don't lie. Don't lie to people.
Just like every other statist does.
Why'd you shake your head when you said that? Allegedly. Allegedly.
It's going to save you from harm. It's going to save you from all.
Yeah, because that wasn't I think or I believe that this is what he. No. He did.
The pain and suffering in the world. Government is it's people's god. And I've gotten.
I don't believe in God, James, but you do. You do, don't you? You kind of put on a false narrative here. Kind of hypocritical a little bit.
Nothing at all against him, because that hurts. Man, that hurts when everything that you poured your entire heart and soul into, you find out was a lie.
Oh my God. It hurt. And it hurts when you find out how stupid you are. Doesn't it hurt? Do you like the way I'm saying that? And it's so bad when you figure it out. Oh my gosh. James, you fucking suck. You suck at this really bad. It kind of works on the cops and your audience. I get it, but what are you doing?
I got nothing but love for him. No.
This is not shared. This is not. No. It's not mutual.
Nothing but love for him. I'm glad he took
nothing but love.
Everybody along and showed everybody that, as he went along, and that's invaluable. I think that what he did and took everyone along with him was very valuable. I hope he pulls through it, moves on. Thanks for joining me on this Sunday Night Live, guys. Everybody have a good night.
Moves on. And that was you left it on that one. Oh, was that you trying to tell me like leave you and bow and everybody alone? Is that what's happening? Fuck you. Move on, bitch. We're just getting started. Ryan, are you in here? I think I know what triggered this. Ryan, send me that review video of of the Boquak reacting to what happened on his stream. Remember the one you were like, oh, review this? I was like, maybe later. I think later's now. Oh, is that right, dog? Yeah, I think later is happening now. Oh my god, it's later. Good morning from Tokyo. And not do what I was told? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a rat's ass about what you're talking about, bitch. Fuck Mesa, fuck Maricopa County, and fuck you. Fuck that judge. What? They know exactly where I'm at. He's putting you on what broke him? What are you talking about? Could have walked away free and clear. What the fuck is wrong with this stupid retard in my chat? Who are you? Go away. Bzzz. Bzzz. No wards? No. Go fuck yourself. Bye-bye. Go think about the things that you say to me in chat for 24 hours. Boom, boom, Shadow Realm. David got beat up by a cop. Yeah, his ex-old lady used to get banged by a cop, too. Bro, did you text me that fucking link or what? Oh, you did. My bad. When the bow breaks.
Was that you out there, AZ, on the post? on the community post, smoking some weed. Is it true? Did he kick his wife out, or his girlfriend? I saw the community
We are
post,
going
but
to listen to another one of my favorite songs. This one.
I
is
figured
Wont.
it's just more tweak babble, or tweak post.
Yeah, that's actually a good point for little David constantly talk. She left you because of me. I told her to leave, bro.
Fat ass was there. What are you weighing in at these days, man? I got some unnecessary weight on me right now. I'm walking around at like 155 right now. I can probably lose like 20 pounds, to be honest. My gut's so devastating right now. If I stand up, man, you guys would see like my curvature. Poopy stank.
See my curvature.
Little motherfuckers don't stop pooping, man. He said y'all had to bring a Tahoe to him. AZ, y'all had to buy a Tahoe, or he had to buy it, and y'all brought it to him. Y'all was the delivery guys.
Is that too much for you? Is that too much? Did you like my curvature right there? Put it all together and we started running it.
It's all
manipulate
lie.
our
I got
government
you.
in a short period of time. You're tripping.
I'm sidelined, man. I've been accumulating debt over the last 3 years versus saving. You remember when I used to have money to put aside? And I was talking about all that. Remember the good old days when I was like, yo, buy this, buy that. That was when I had like a little money to put aside, man. My expenses has skyrocketed. Inflation has fucking gone through the roof, man. And I've done nothing but accumulated debt.
Kids are expensive, huh?
So I wish I was
So's a bitch.
in there with you, man, but I'm sidelined like a motherfucker. I've been sidelined for a while. I'm fucked. I'll never see Coconut Crab Island.
I don't buy it.
I'm buried in fucking credit card debt.
That sucks.
On some idiotic bullshit.
You guys like my thumbnail? Whose kitchen do you think that is? You like my thumbnail?
Fucked like everyone else.
You know whose kitchen that is? Oh, buddy. Buddy Bow. Calling Buddy Bow. Are you going to restream me, bro? Is you already restreaming me yet?
What'd I
I
do,
know it's kind
man?
of late. Kid's been keeping you up. Cute kid, by the way.
I didn't even do anything, man.
Didn't do anything, bro.
Did he just say
Bow.
cute kid, by the way?
Are you going to restream me, bro? Is you already restreaming me yet? I know it's kind of late. Kid's been keeping you up. Cute kid, by the way.
Why is he stalking on my kid and bringing up my kid, man?
Oh, would you prefer that I talk shit about you and your family? Well, like I did? Yeah, you probably would prefer that. Yeah. I know you're kind of new to the whole being a dad thing, but that's what one dad says to another dad about their kid and being nice. Instead of like, oh, Dookie Mountain and diapers everywhere and the org that he has the baby. Bro, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. That's the difference between me and you. Fucking dumbass.
Is that a felonious face that he just made?
Kids. Oh, are you going to restream me, bro? Is he already restreaming me yet? I know it's kind of late. Kid's been keeping you up. Face. Cute kid, by the way.
Is that an evildoer look? Is that face have intent in it? Does that face have intent? I think that's the first time anyone's brought up my kid like that on stream. Fair enough.
Cute kid, by the way.
He is cute. He's not available, Tweaker.
That's Bow's kitchen right there. That
Is it-
shit's a fucking mess, homie. I don't know how you can talk shit about anything I got going on when I've literally seen inside of your pad now. You come home one day and I guess your kid's sitting in shit, and you give your old lady like some shit about it and sends her straight. Bro, we got everything, homie.
God damn it.
Yeah, you done doxed your location, your apartment in Massachusetts, fucking everything, bro.
God damn it. Direct D's on us
I got
now.
fucking pictures of your kid and your old lady doing weird shit.
Oh,
You guys are on some tweaker shit over there
Oh
for
my
sure.
God,
This
man.
whole time, this little squirrel's been talking shit. It's been a projection. The shit mountain and all the talks about to date my kids and shit. Oh, he's been projecting.
He's
Yeah,
right.
No little tweaker fucking. Oh, that's all bad, bro. He's not playing into this either. I am right. Yeah, you took all of Kate's shit down, or maybe you put it back up. I don't know, but I already been having all of that for months, dude. Like, I have a feeling Bal's gonna watch this. Just want you to. I have all of it. Okay, you've created enough haters that we have all of it, bro. All of your shit too. Hence how we're watching this. Uh-oh. Chris has all kinds of video and knowledge now. Yeah, we done
Doxed.
figured out the hospital, the little farmer's meat market where you get your farm fresh meat at, all that stuff, dude. You think I just fucking ignored you? I've been ignoring you. I just been,
Nah, man, we know you've been stalking. Thanks for admitting it, though.
yeah. Maybe by proxy, but I haven't been doing anything. I don't watch your streams. I don't have to, dude. I don't have to. Like when I say the meat market, I'll explain some things to you about how your old lady made some mistakes and how you could potentially fix it in the future. Because I'm not an asshole. I'll tell you where some of the information came from, okay? So I got some emails of pictures of a package of meat. And it was like a zoomed in picture, and it was cleaned up. And I'm not going to tell you who sent it to me because it doesn't matter. You'll never figure it out. But it was a picture of a meat, and it had an address on there. And it was a local meat market. And then there was a few more pictures, and they all had dates on them from when they were put on stream. You know, like when she does her cooking shit, and then she shows and then she kind of talks about it too. So it confirms, you know what I mean? Two sources of information, one that's separate and unbiased, which is the address on the meat package, and then her talking about it, confirming it. So that's how you figured out right where the meat market and the farmer's market and shit is, like that. Okay, so don't do that in the future. Just saying. Little stuff like that. I don't have to stalk. I don't even have to watch your shit. People don't like you that watch your stuff. It's just like people that don't like me are watching my stuff right now. I'm very well aware of this. Okay? Very well aware of this. You should be too. And you should be, like, especially if your old lady's going to be on the internet, you should be aware of that. They're going to be watching her shit. You know what I mean? Just be smarter, maybe. Just be a little bit smarter. It's not hard. Gathering intel. I thought you were the military.
Gathering intel, by the way. Oh my God.
What do you call it?
Is Blood Sports gathering intel these days? Is he part of a mission, man? Bro, is he on a mission? We're fucked. If he's on a mission, Jesus Christ. I've seen what he's done to other people, so I'm pretty much fucked, it seems like.
Terry one.
It's just gonna be a lot of drama for me here on out, I
man.
guess.
Yeah, he don't live in Texas either, by the way. So when he says, "Oh, I'm in Texas," yeah. No. Boquak lives in Massachusetts.
Intel
with his
for what?
bitch and his 3-year-old.
I think he's on a
2-year-old.
I think he's on a mission for something. You would have to ask him, Jody.
However old your kid is.
Why is he so concerned about my baby? I didn't even say anything. I wasn't even watching this stream. In my defense.
Doesn't he sound like me? Why is he so concerned about my... Bro, you've been talking about my kids for years. Like, I just had it recently confirmed. Not recently, but relatively recently confirmed that you even had a kid. I didn't even fucking know. So, how does it feel? It feels kind of weird, right? You don't like that shit. You don't like people talking about your kids, even if they're being nice, right? Yeah. Welcome. Fucking idiot.
Hence, I try to tell her not to do it. So.
Nice apartment. Not really, though. Spill the tea. I haven't even got to the point of the stream yet. I just wanted to fuck about a little bit because we know he's he been
I didn't even do
talking
anything,
about me.
man.
He loved my nuts in his mouth.
What did I do, man?
So
You stalking the farmer's market we go to, man? You're gathering intel, man? Bro.
we got all the info now.
Oh my god. What are you gonna do with it, man?
Where do you live, dude?
What are you gonna do?
Now we're even. Now you know where I live. Sell it.
We are even. But I didn't go out and search for your info and gather intel on you though. So how's it even, man? I was just watching Lane Myers.
I was just watching somebody else's shit and zooming in on your videos and going to Google Earth and pulling up your businesses and putting Roy's address on the internet, putting all my friends' addresses and names on the internet, putting my old lady's mom's house on the internet, putting pictures of my old lady on. What are you fucking talking about, you crackhead?
Shouldn't you be doing this shit to Lane?
Doxing my address? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already did.
This gets better, though, because I came into the chat.
I forgot about that. I feel like I got caught in the middle here, man. I really feel like I didn't do anything.
Classic Asian
At
excuses.
least that's how I feel. I don't feel like I did anything. Ooh, intel.
Talking about me or Bao? I think Bao's a tweaker for sure.
Yeah, why you sticking out on farmers
there's
market?
No question about it.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, and you can enjoy
I wonder what he plans on doing, man. Is he just gonna show up at the farmers market like ba 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 ba, or like what's he gonna do, man?
It's content. Understand that.
Like I feel like I'm in danger, but I'm not that scared.
Bao, I would never seek you out intentionally. Like, I would never come to where you are intentionally. But if I ever ran in, I've already told you, we would be fighting. You would either run away or we're going to fight. That's what would happen if we met each other. Like, I don't know why you're like, I don't know, what did you do? I'm not going to come find you, but you're one of those people in my life that if I ever, saw you and we crossed paths and you didn't just, look at the ground and continue on and you tried to say some shit to me, or you didn't run, bro, we're fighting. 100%.
Should I be worried about my family, man?
No.
Like I know this tweaker's history. He's got a pretty violent past, and he's engaging in some pretty blood-sporty stuff on the internet. And according to him, he's got all our info, man, and he's been stalking out where we shop.
You know what I
And
mean?
he's considering it intel for some sort of mission he's on. Are we in danger, man? He said he got medical records on us too. Is that what he said? He said something about a hospital. They've been stalking the hospitals we go to. Oh my god, bro.
And
relax,
he continues
man.
To prove it day after day.
Can we get some goddamn privacy, man?
He's playing this off pretty good, but for those of you that don't know this little midget's history, he is a highly paranoid individual. Highly, highly, highly paranoid. He's become kind of lax. He's become kind of lax, but he's very paranoid. He's playing this off, but I promise you this shit is bugging the fuck out of him.
Jesus. I try to keep my privacy, man, but I'm in a really bad situation where I stream for TTSs because I don't have any other income. And I don't have a job right now, so, when the answer is yes, you want the TTS, you really put yourself out there sometimes, So, I can only dictate what's in front of me, And this internet stuff, like I said, when I turn it off, I got other stuff in front of me. I got Dookie in front of me, mountains of diapers and shit, you know what I mean? And he's right, I am projecting, man. My shit's in shambles,
Oh man.
Know what I mean? I'm the one fucking tweaking. So life's just different. And we do go to the goddamn farmer's market, man. And we use credit to buy food and pay interest on that shit. Like, it's fucking devastating.
What?
Like, this shit fucking sucks. And if that's the shit he's talking about, comfortable talking about, the shit he's planning and wanting to do is like way more diabolical. And somehow it's a got you because Lane doxed him. Like, I never went out and seeked any of his address or stalked him or go to any of his places that they went shopping at or whatever. Like, I just watched that shit on the internet and laughed, you know what I mean? And why is he stalking a farmer's market? Is he gonna plot some really diabolical shit against me for watching this shit? That's what my tweaker baby mama wanted me to do, but I was like, baby, I want a private life, you know? I don't want to put my baby online like that. Like, I don't want to put my family out online like that, you know what I mean? But she had other ideas, so. And I'm not gonna, the crux of me going online, it's not gonna be, here's my baby, give me money. You know, it's gonna be me just continuing to cultivate an audience that likes somewhat of an improv live streamer, man. Like, I think what I do is kind of an art in a sense, and I do get paid for it, you know, from the TTSs and the
Damn, what the fuck is going on right now? Did the veil drop a little bit?
super chats. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get caught up in the crosshair for saying stuff, but I'm not really worried about them, you know what I mean? To be honest. And I can't control what other people do, you know? And if I go down, man, I just hope you guys avenge me, man. Just avenge me, man. Don't let me go down like that. Don't let this tweaker take me down.
Making you feel bad for him?
Damn yo.
Well, it's because he just got a donation. That's why he does that kind of shit. And people are commenting, shocked you procreated. Congrats, you should have said something and the donos would have tripled. But he's being honest, but he's using it as a form of a grift to get donations like he just got. And he wasn't telling his audience that he had a kid either. Which, you know, you want to keep that private, I get it. I tried to keep my shit private for the most part. I didn't have my old lady on stream. I talked about having kids, but, you know.
I'm shocked you procreated. Congrats. You should have.
You know what I mean? Remember when I had money to put aside for Showman Row? And we was talking about all the possible ways to get filthy rich and be billionaires? Like, geez. I'm burying fucking credit card debt now. Congratulate, fuck all. Can't even have any goddamn privacy. I find it amazing that he can manipulate people like that. It's weird. Like he manipulated Roy a little bit. He manipulated Tuck a little bit. Like I got little windows into it. This tweaker or his we, whatever his we is, right? Sat around and silently watched and ascertained the information they ascertained, right?
Well, hold on a minute. How did...
Amazing that he can manipulate people like that. It's weird. Like he manipulated Roy a little bit. He manipulated Tuck a little bit. Like I got little windows into it.
Manipulated Roy and Tuck? Bro. Manipulated Roy. What the fuck? You know, when you say shit like that, it's like you're backhanding the people that you're talking about. You're saying that they're weak-minded and they're manipulable, or however the fuck you say that word. I don't know.
That's right. Sat around and silently watch and ascertained the information they ascertained, right? Just like how he explained it. There's pedos that do the same thing. And that shit cringes me the fuck out. That's why when people like Nikki, who claim to support me, who've sent me like $5 here and there, because that's her way of solidifying her claim to support me, would bring up my family in the chats. Like, I find that shit cringy as fuck. Like, I don't even interact with that shit, yet she somehow wants an interaction. Like, it's really...
So, with that said, why do you keep bringing my kids up into shit? Why did you post my kid's grandma's address, dude, on the internet? Can Oh, did we lag? Do I need to rewind? Two minutes.
Fuck out. He is right. Goes into it. Boy a little bit. He manipulated Tuck a little bit. Credit card debt now. Congratulations. I'm burying fucking credit card debt now. Congratulate. Fuck all. Can't even have any goddamn privacy. I find it amazing that he can manipulate people like that. It's weird. Like he manipulated Roy a little bit. He manipulated Tuck a little bit. Like I got little windows into it.
Manipulated Roy and Tuck. You guys heard me say that when you say stuff like that about people, that's like you're insulting them, right?
This tweaker or his we, whatever his we is, right? Sat around and silently watched and ascertained the information they ascertained, right? Just like how he explained it. There's pedos that do the same thing. And that shit cringes me the fuck out.
So when you were trying to ascertain information about where I live, talking about my kids and putting their grandma's house on the internet, that's what you were doing, right? Right, Boquak?
That's why when people like Nikki, who claim to support me, who sent me like $5 here and there, because that's her way of solidifying her claim to support me, would bring up my family in the chats. Like, I find that shit cringy as fuck. Like, I don't even interact with that shit, yet she somehow wants an interaction.
Why do you do it then? What's with the double standards here?
Like, it's really weird and bizarre to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I've
we
made it very
agree.
clear that that's not what I'm willing to talk about, nor is that why I'm online. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But it's fucked up, man, because the answer for me is yes, I do want the TTS.
What's with the double standards?
It's one of those things where you can't have it both ways. Do you want the TTS or not? Like, I've come to, I guess, this understanding a while back, and I try to live as private as I can. I had a situation where I had somewhat of a private life, you know what I mean? I cherished it when I had it, I guess. Over the last 3 years, you've brought up my kid over and over and over again, and I've ignored it. Yet, you keep bringing it up.
I haven't.
And I've never interacted with you. Anytime you brought it up, I don't know why you think that I would seek that kind of interaction with you. I've had no interaction with you before that would lead you to think that. And when you brought up those things and those topics in the chats before, I've ignored it.
He's
So
not
why would
talking
you
about
think
me.
I would seek that interaction out with you? Like, I don't get it. That I don't know, I'm sorry bullshit. Like, I'm not buying it. That
Bro, you literally are, you sound like me, dude. That's so fucking funny because you do the same shit.
shit's weird.
It
So
is
you knew
weird.
what you was doing was fucked up, and you knew I was ignoring you, and you even pointed it out in the chats. Now
Yeah,
that I recall
Val.
it, to be honest.
Yeah, why you keep talking about my kids? It is weird. I get it. Yeah, I agree.
Like, I recall you being in the chat saying stuff like that. Oh, I know why he's ignoring me. I'm bringing up his kid. Kind of shit. I've never joked about DirectD's kids, Nikki. And even if I did, it was never in the context that you did it. You did it knowing that I wanted to have a private life. And you did it as a nana boo boo.
Val, that's literally why you do it. What? Dude, this dude is fucking delusional right here. I'm glad I'm watching this.
I know something that everyone else don't know kind of shit. And you even mentioned that shit in the chats due to context. And the fact that it's a joke to you that someone wants to have a private life and you keep pushing the fact that, hey, this is, look into their private life. Look into their private life. You wasn't doing that shit so I can see it. You did that shit so the chats could see it. And you knew it. And you even pointed it out that I was ignoring you because of it. So you knew you was doing it to get the attention that you didn't want. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Well, yeah. What are you
you're just
talking
in
about?
denial of what you're doing.
Yes, you are.
I
Val.
guess solidify whatever.
You are in denial of what you've been doing. Yeah. Maybe that's why you've been gone for so long. Hopefully you come back. We miss you. Where's the Boquac at? Where is the Boquac?
Whatever narrative it is that you know of who you are as a person, to be honest. But the facts are is that's what happened. Plus, I didn't want to make it a topic of discussion. You know what I mean? Like I am kind of doing now.
Off of an episode of Hoarders. That's Boquac's kitchen, actually.
Wait, what, man? Oh my God, why you dox me, man? God damn it,
What the
man.
fuck is happening with my coffee cup? Leaking coffee.
Why you do that, man? I didn't even do anything, man. I didn't even do anything. I felt like I got put in the middle of a bunch of beef, man, and I don't feel like I did anything, man. And I'm willing to apologize, man. I'm not really built for this blood sports game, man.
Fuck
I'm sorry
you.
I said all that stuff about you being a tweaker, man. And you might not tweak, man. I just used that word. I call a lot of people tweakers, man. I didn't mean you actually did tweak.
Val, here's my response to this if this was serious. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Hey, Ryan, just on a rough estimate, but a legitimately serious one, how many streams alone do you think he's done talking about my old lady and my kids? My ex and my kids? Yeah, fuck you, Bao. I don't, fuck your apologies. No. I don't play that. $100+? Yeah, easy.
And you know, I'm sorry about my opinions I've had of your past, man. I'm willing to say I'm sorry, and if you want me to, I'll stop talking about anything with you, and I'll move on to some other people, man. And I'll just stop watching you, and I won't say anything about you and yours, man, and anything that you do. What do you say? You think that's a good resolution, or? I mean, I can get TTS doing whatever, so I don't give a shit. I don't have to watch you, you know what I mean? I just can't.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I stayed in there. I think maybe I said some other shit and I nuked his chat and then I left.
I can't deal with all this smoke, you know what I mean? What do you say, man? I said I was gonna sweep his leg. That's before I knew he was stalking out the goddamn farmer's market, man. We can't afford to lose this goddamn farmer's market. I didn't know he was that goddamn tweaky. I had a good run. I did, man. I did. Everything must come to an end. I was the shit, man. I was the leader of fucking La Rata. I was doing my shit, man. I really think La Rata was my downfall, man. When I started, you know, screaming La Rata everywhere, man. I really think that's what was like the turning point of like how I really like plotted my demise, you know? Man, I got so many things to say, man. But I feel like I don't want to deal with no farmer's market smoke, man. I can't be grabbing a zucchini and then this motherfucker comes up talking about bad. Like, that shit would have me really shook, man. I feel like my speech has been shunned, man. Or chilled, at least. I don't like it. Well, I don't like where this is going, man. I don't, man. I feel like this content sucks now, man. I can't even say anything anymore, man. And for Showman Road, to be fair, man, I wasn't even really trying to fool anyone. I just didn't want to expose my private life, if that made sense. You know what I mean? It's not like my intent was to trick people into thinking I'm a different person. I still want to talk about, like, the important things in life to me, you know what I mean? Like, I just think this is such a terrible venue to do that. Like, to be fair, right? Like, all you guys are just chatters.
To be fair, nothing, bro. Fucking talk shit about my property, my kids, my old lady, my living situation, my past, my prison time. Every little aspect of anything that I have ever done, you've tried to pick apart. You are a fucking scum, dude. You are a subhuman piece of shit. And I hope that you're realizing that.
To me, and yeah, I chat to you guys on a daily basis and I make jokes and stuff, but like, this is no venue for me to, like, just really put my personal life out there, right? Like, people don't come here to hear about that, right? Like, they want to be entertained. They want me to say stuff about
No. They'll come to my channel to hear about your personal life now.
tweakers and shit, right? They want me to woodpecker laugh, right? How about you, D? Why do you think people watch you, man? Why do you think people watch you? Why do you think people in your chats watch you, man?
I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Because they're all fucking dumb. I don't know. Maybe because I'm dumb and they're entertained by me? Who fucking knows? Who cares?
You were watching D Tweak when I left last night?
Sup, Dr. Scrolls?
He also has all my information, too. Here, go back and watch his stream. It's a good tweak. Here, you guys you go watch his stream. I didn't even do anything, man. I wasn't even restreaming. I was kind of shook when he was like, yeah, bad. I was like, yo. Yeah, my information's been doxed for a while, so.
Nice.
Every time me and Freeman talk,
No,
it's always on, man. You know, like, if it's not about quote-unquote personal stuff about life, it's always about, hey, man, what, you know, when can I go leech some money off of you? You know what I mean? I'm hesitant to say anything about him that might be perceived as negative because Freeman, he's like talking about how he's been, or he's given his stream his opinions of how my kid looks, and my Dookie Mountain, and my kitchen, and my farmer's market, or the farmer's market, or whatever. I need to say positive things, right? I think this is a great stream, man. And Freeman does kind of suck for doing all that stuff he did to that pastor, man. I mean, now that I'm kind of rethinking this whole thing, you know? I know I liked Freeman before, man, but now, man, I don't think I like that Freeman motherfucker that much, man. What does he do? Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm scared to death. I mean, I guess that's a good clip, man, but I don't want to go for like a fucking, you know, melon and all of a sudden, bad, you know, like that's, I'm not ready for that kind of smoke, man. I'm going to be really shook, man. I don't know how to react in a situation like that, man. Like, that's going to really throw a monkey wrench into things. He just posted a picture of my van. God damn it, man.
That goes by fast. Yeah, sure does.
Oh my God, bro. Which channel?
On
The
Direct
Direct
D.
D channel?
Trying to help.
I can't believe I made it on a goddamn post, man. Fuck! God damn it, man. This is some bullshit. I didn't even do anything, man. Like, I didn't... What'd I do? What'd I do? I didn't even do anything. I watched a goddamn YouTube video. I didn't even do anything. And this whole rat gang thing is really starting to close in on me. I don't know if I want to be saying stuff like La Rata in public
Adventure in
anymore.
life? Oh, man.
Or publicly, for that matter.
Oh, man.
Except for that
Yeah,
last
that's
time I
fun
just
stuff,
did
huh?
it just now. In reference, not claiming. You want to see another tweakomentary, David? I don't, Direct D. I'm saying I can't apologize, man. I'm sorry, man. I take everything I said back, man. I can't apologize, man. Did you not hear what I said earlier, Direct D? I'm willing to do whatever, man. I'm willing to publicly apologize, man. And I'll stop watching you if you want me to. I'll go watch some other shit, man. And I won't say anything that you might deem, or actually, I'll just completely say not say anything about you whatsoever to anyone. What do you want, man? What are your terms of surrender? I surrender. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to say all those goddamn things about keystering and all that. Well, I meant it, but I shouldn't have said it. That's what I meant. And now I see the consequences now, man, and you know it's come back to bite me in the butt. So I don't want to play little games. I've given up. I give up. What do you want me to do? Just let me know. Wait, you just watch something else right now?
This is so fake.
Yeah,
It's so real, but fake at the same time.
hopefully Ryan didn't track me down.
What?
Hopefully Ryan didn't track me down.
Hopefully Ryan didn't track me down. Oh, bro. I only been talking. I haven't talked to Ryan in like what has it been? It's been months. It's been months. No. Well, there's a lot of people that don't like you. Not just Ryan.
I'm shook. So I can't apologize, Direct D, man. I'm willing to apologize, man. I can't apologize. There's no redeeming myself. I can't just apologize and stop talking about you, man.
No, it's not that easy, bro. You got years of this shit. Like literally almost 4 years of you fucking trolling me and talking shit about me and my family and everything about me for fucking 4 years, people. 4 years. 4 years. It's only been within the last year and a half to 2 years that I've actually responded to this shit like this. So, no, fuck you. The only reason you get away with this is because you're on the internet, bro. This is the shit that you've said. Like I done would have broke your teeth already, bro. What are you talking? You're crazy. Fuck your apology. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in forgiveness. Fuck you.
Like it has to go this path now. Like I've already conceded that I've bit off more than I can chew. I'm willing to apologize. I'm willing to stop saying anything about you on the channel. I'll go watch someone else. Like is there no redemption for me, man? What have I done to you, man? Like have I done anything to you?
Coming to film a tyrant, looking clown, I lose.
Why'd you do that, Let's? So I feel like I keep getting caught in the middle. I was innocently playing just a video that Let's recommended I played. This is such bullshit, man. I feel like I'm such a victim of all this shit.
He's a victim. I don't think he regrets anything either. I don't think he regrets anything. I gotta piss. I'll be back. Back up. Back up. Two idiots. One stream. Yeah, send me birthday money to the pinned comment. Give me money for no reason. There's nobody here, bro. Definitely nobody here. He said he's the victim. Bro, just sit back and take the money, bro. I wish. You got to get arrested and then plead and then cater to people's emotions to get them to cough up money. Like you're saying, you know what I mean? Like, what aren't a lot of people encouraging? Like, didn't Long Island audits like encourage you to donate to Leroy Truth's like legal stuff, right? But that dude has the money to pay for it, so why don't you pay for it instead of asking people? You know what I mean? The manipulation. I gotta do that, or else it's just like. It's really sad if you think about it. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet. On December 2nd. Give me money. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Everybody likes free money, right? That was almost bad. I think I have reflexes like a fucking cat. I was trying to watch the chat and grab the bong at the same time, and I fucking punched it. I haven't watched the arrest video. $8,500. That's pretty good. Did you relocate? I'm in my bedroom now. Oh, who the fuck? We might use that as ammunition later. And thank you for... Thank you for the $50 from Anonymous. Ruff collects 5K. It's a reader's bitch on his back. That's funny. Fuck no, I wouldn't do that. Bro, you'd have to give... If you gave me $100,000, I'd do that for sure. The guest room? Yeah, the guest room. Actually, Ray, I've kind of taken this over right here. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you the studio and the plans with the studio and whatnot. It's over there. Cause I have a badass like Murphy bed that folds out, and then there's another queen size bed in there. There's 2 queen size bed, and then a bathroom and a kitchen, and smaller than this, but I think I've claimed this space. I anonymously need $50. For the she shed, why? I like it in here. Don't do any streams from bed. The bed's right there. The she shed. I think I'm gonna buy a donor. A donor Chevy. Mm-mm. Any more dude sheds? I spent like a week like cleaning, reorganizing, moving everything. Don't do streams while laying it all spread out. Call it? No. Did you use the like button yet? I've already been streaming for too long. I gotta eat something again. No, I'm not calling you. We driving something up there again? Yeah, probably. Or towing it. Assuming I can find something at the right price. I have to get 2 donor cars. So I can get a donor for $1,200 or $1,200 to $2,000, I think, is what I've been looking at today for like a a Chevy, a Tahoe that's got some issues. It's like around the same year. Can be a little bit older. It's just whenever that body style started, and then 2 years after it. And then they're like, all parts are interchangeable. For the most part. What years are you looking for? 2002 to a 2006. 2002 to 2006. 4x4, 5.3 liter. I've seen some that say they run, so that's why Ray Ray's like, I'm gonna drive. We might be able to drive one up. '73 Datsun? No, bro. I'm gonna buy clone donor cars for the ones that I have. I live off grid, so I need like one of everything, basically, of my vehicles. So if something happens, I can pull it into my yard, jack it up, take something off, and put it on. Did I get the axle off? I'm not going to take the axle off and expose it to the weather and the dust and the rats and shit out here until I have the parts. No. Nope, I'm going to do that all in one day. Maybe I'll stream it. Rats don't eat axles. No shit, genius. No fucking shit. But when I pull that shit out, I'm going to create what? A cavity in there, right? And these little you don't live in Arizona, homeboy. The moment you create a space for them to create a home, it's getting cold right now. So these animals are creating spaces for them to live all over the place, including I got mice in my car. '89 Silverado. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get a donor. There's a couple nice older ones with less miles that have something wrong with them that are like $1,200-1,300 that would have to be towed. And then there's a few other ones that are like $1,500 to $1,800 that say they run. We'll see. Always blame the mice and rats. There's a bunch of them here. Sat for a week. They probably had it built in a couple days. As soon as you stop something out here, the first night, the very first night, the mice are gonna go out and check it out. And then if they find a spot that they like, that night they might start building a nest in there. And then during the day, whenever you use it, they'll be gone. And then when you put it back, then the next night they're gonna go right back there and build their fucking nest. Yeah. Yeah, Yukon, that's another option. Yeah, yeah. I've been looking more at the Yukons as a donor because people seem to treat those better. Tahoes get beat up. What insulation you use? Installation? Installation or insulation? Go lay down, dude. I have like 4 inches of insulation in my wall, foam insulation. In the walls, the roof, and the floor. Didn't know you could tag yourself. Storage containers make good homes. I've been thinking about doing that. I'd need at least 2 more to be happy enough to do that. Yeah. I have an interesting idea for a storage house. I'm going to take 2 of them and put them right next to each other and then structurally upgrade them and then put another one on top at an angle and then put 2 sliding glass doors on each side and then create like a little triangle patio on the tops. 2-story. You frame that out, put a roof on it, be pretty nice. Pink. I have like styrofoam insulation, like the stuff that your those coolers are made out of, you know. Rock wall, you like drywall? Well, my walls are so thick, you have no idea. There's 2 layers of OSB on the outside, then the insulation, then a layer of OSB on this inside, and then drywall on top of that. So there's no like spots in the drywall that you can punch and break through because there's OSB. Rock wool. Spray foam? No. Four by 8 foam panels. Mineral wood and my insulation acts as like a kind of like a fire barrier too. I don't know. It doesn't burn. So if the outside were to catch on fire, then hopefully it wouldn't burn through the insulation. Because there's been fires all over the place up here. Soundproof? It's pretty soundproof in here. Now, if it's really loud, obviously there's breaks, there's windows and shit, so you can hear some stuff, but like if somebody was standing at my door right now, they wouldn't be able to hear me. I don't think so. Unless they had like something, like a cup up against the door. Yep, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Appreciate y'all coming in and watching it though.